How to turn scrap pieces of walnut into a finished cutting board. I have cut off pieces from different slab projects I've done. So I'm gonna actually source some of these that I'm never gonna use again to make this cutting board. So I've selected some pieces out that I think are gonna be good for the project. So we're gonna get the table saw out and start milling these down. Old trusty skill saw here. I got my table saw set up. I'm gonna set the fence at 2 inches here, which will give me rips of 2 inches. I'm going to cut several pieces from the scrap pile at 2 inches. Here's my initial rip of 2-inch pieces. I'm going to rip these down in half to double what we have. Now I've got everything cut down to a 1-inch strip. I'm going to line them up just to make sure that they fit decently before gluing and clamping them up together. Now I'm going to take this glue, flip all these up on edge, and put a nice thick bead right down yonder. Glue's on all the boards. Now smooth out the glue so that we get a good connection. Now I've got all the glue on each board. I'm going to lay these back down and get ready to clamp them up. Now all the pieces are glued up and clamped. So we're going to let this sit for at least a couple hours, not longer, before we take the clamps off and start addressing our new cutting board. Now I've taken the clamps off, and as you can see, it's not completely flat. And assuming that you don't have a industrial size planer, we're gonna use a hand planer you can pick up at Lowe's or Home Depot for 150 bucks, and run that planer across here on both sides to get this completely smooth. As you can see, after using the planer, we have a much smoother surface to work with to start belt sanding and then working through our grits with the orbital. Now I have the surface smooth with my belt sander. I'm going to take my speed square, cut off these ends here, make it nice and square, and then go at it with my orbital sander, getting it nice and smooth. Now all the sanding's done, we're going to take our finishing oil and apply it to the surface. Make sure to get all your edges. Then take a clean rag and wipe off all your excess with the grain. Make sure to get all those edges. Leave a comment in this video below telling me what you're building. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos you won't want to miss. And if you want a link to the training course I offer, check the description below. You're watching TMBRMAN TV.